The Gary Henderson Show is brought to you by the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Papa John's, Paul Miller Ford Mazda, P-Rats, Shelter Insurance, Specialty Foods Group, and by UK Healthcare.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Gary Henderson Show. I'm Brian Milam, and last weekend, a huge weekend for UK baseball. Top-ranked Florida came in, and yet again, the Wildcats come out on top.
Yeah, good weekend for our kids, especially after losing the Friday night game. To come back and win Saturday and Sunday showed a lot of character. We played well, we pitched well, we got hits at key moments, and we played strong defense.
It has been incredible to see. It's been a decade of dominance over the Gators. What has been the big secret?
Well, you just play well at the right time. There's no magic. There's no real mystery. When you play well against somebody, that means that you're keeping the ball down in the zone. You're working ahead in the count. You're only giving them 3 outs an inning. You're driving in 2-out RBIs. You're just doing the basics at a really consistent level.
It's always good to see a team with a lot of grit, a lot of guts out there, especially Sunday, down 3-0. And for a lot of people, they thought, well, maybe it's just not your day. But, wow, did you guys come back and make a game out of it and win it in extra innings?
Well, we made it interesting, that's for sure. You know, after tying it up to give them the 3 base runners to start the 10th inning. But once we got through the 10th and only having given up 1 run, felt like momentum was in our dugout. And fortunately, Riley ran a ball out of the ballpark to tie it up, and then we were able to push another one across. What
does that do for a team as you head into this weekend? Right now, you're taking on Tennessee. What's that do for a team's confidence against the top-ranked team? Because you've done it now 3 years in a row.
Well, I think each team has to establish its own level of confidence, their own chemistry. You know, each team has its own life, and no matter how much success you've had in the past, you've got to be able to do it again during that season. And once you do it in the non-league, that's great, but you got to be able to do it again once conference starts. And so to be able to take 2 out of 3 at Georgia and then come home and take 2 out of 3 and come from behind on a Sunday, that should give the kids plenty of confidence moving forward.
When we come back, we will recap the Florida series. It was a good one. That's next on the Gary Henderson Show.
At American Campus Communities, our mission is to make your experience at the University of Kentucky a success. The townhomes at Newtown Crossing, 524 and 525 Angliana, Newtown Crossing and Royal Lexington. You're going to love it here.
Well, last weekend, it was the top-ranked Florida Gators coming to town, riding a 17-game winning streak after beating UK on Friday. But Saturday and Sunday belong to the Wildcats. Let's have a recap.
3-pitch strikeout of J.J. Schwartz for Dustin Beggs. A quick inning for the Kentucky right-hander. Former head coach Keith Madison pointed at him in pregame drills and said, that's Keith Hernandez right there. That's high, that's deep. Maldonado drifting back. 1-0 Kentucky lead.
Boy, not much doubt about that one.
Took something off that one. Hetty on the run, can't make the play cleanly, but somehow recovers. Got him looking. And this is a guy who can turn a fastball around in a heartbeat.
He can. Got a lot of pop.
Hammer. Reed on the run.
Wow.
He won't get it. That's a 3-run shot for Dorian Hairston.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. I take the slider he throws first pitch, yard to left field, and then with 2 strikes I take the fastball to right center. And after that, it was like, you know, the Cats are here and we're ready to play. So Florida, look out, and we didn't take a foot off the pedal from that point on.
And the Wildcats take a 4-1 lead.
Well, as you said, Dick, he was working on hitting the ball the opposite way. That time got a fastball up
make pretty incredible money. Again, right on the nose, Pompey. Got it. A clean pickup by the freshman left fielder, Evan White. And another base hit for the Kentucky first baseman. Wilson makes the turn, and they'll cut it. Runners at the corners now with one out for the Wildcats. And off the fists. White's got a clear shot at second base, and everybody's safe. Wilson scores to make it a 5-1 game, and Javon Shelby would rather be lucky than good.
Well, they always said hit them where they ain't. And he did. Got a jam shot right over the mound in no man's land where the pitcher can't get it, neither can the middle infielders. So just a good place to place it.
That's a damaging shot down the left field line. Evan White will score. They're going to wave Shelby. Gunnar McNeil with another base hit. And it's a 7-1 Kentucky lead. Off the fists and into White. Rex comes up throwing. Out. Outstanding throw by Rex from right field.
If it wasn't professionally, at least collegiately. Oh, good change-up. Why would you not go to the SEC? Well, we figured it was going to be a pretty good matchup.
Yep, that's a good plan if it works.
That's trouble.
Evan White can bunt the ball, and he can run.
That is a thing of beauty.
Ran it in on it. What a pitch by the freshman.
Another one.
Pulled the string. Nicely done. 2 out. Square the series. Rubber game tomorrow at 1, they're hoping. Shelby. Mahan, or rather Hetty. Safe. This could do it. Shelby. Wildcats win at 7-4. What a performance on the mound by Justin Lewis.
After evening up the series at 1 game apiece, we would go to Game 3. Florida would jump out to a 3-0 lead, but Kyle Cody and the defense kept the Cats in it. Then came the 6th inning, and UK getting timely hitting and great base running.
Poke one through the infield and heads for the alley. That's going to get to the wall. And Rex, ankle and all, moving well and scores to make it a 3-1 game. Luke Becker with his 9th RBI of the season, and the Wildcats are finally on the board. It's 3-1. Lippett can't handle. They're going to send the runner. Safe. Great piece of base running by Becker to slide around Rivera's tag.
I kind of knew something happened because of the crowd. I thought that he bobbled it, but I didn't really want to get back picked, so I was a little cautious, and then he started sending me, so I took off, and then I saw the catcher come up the line, so I had to get around him a little bit.
Gets a good jump. He's sinking ball up the middle all the way.
Keith Vorhoff sending him all the way.
Look at here.
That'll tie the game. The wild pitch by Anderson. And the Wildcats have caught up. It is 3-3. 2-2 pitch to Larson. The Jelly finishes up the inning with a strikeout, but the Gators push across an unearned run. High and deep into the wind, but it doesn't matter. That's a tie game.
Not trying to do too much, just trying to put together a good bat was the bottom line. an off-speed pitch that was out and away, and, you know, I got around it and pulled it, and on the bases I was pumped. You know, I was very proud of myself for staying positive and putting together a good bat, but, you know, tying the game up was huge.
Home run number 3 on the season could not have come at a better time, and we're tied at 4. Evan White, the Wildcats' best hitter at the plate. Off the leg of Singer. Bases loaded on the infield single by Evan White. That's a break for the Gators. Wildcats win it on a wild pitch. They take the series against the Florida Gators in the most unusual way.
Well, Rivera did a good job of blocking one pitch that looked like it was going to be a wild pitch. This one is just way out of the strike zone. And you'll take them. You don't care how you get them. What a big celebration by the Cats out on the field.
They have won 4 straight series over the Florida Gators and have taken 2 of 3 from the #1 team in the country.
In one poll this week, Kentucky, after beating Florida, jumped all the way to number 12 in the country. And when we come back, we'll show you one of the midweek games as UK took on Xavier on Wednesday night. That's next on the Gary Henderson Show.
UK Athletics would like to thank our official Cornerstone partners, Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics, and Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Earlier this week on Wednesday, the Wildcats hosted Xavier, and the voice of the baseball Wildcats, Neil Price, had the call.
Hard hit at second. Nice diving stab by Becker to his left, to his feet, and he throws on to White. 385 hitter in 24 games for Kentucky entering tonight. Rips this one down the left field line. That's going to roll into the corner for extra bases. Shelby's being waved around third. He's going to score standing up, and Gunnar McNeil has given Kentucky a 1-0 lead. Riley Mahan, a 318 hitter. He goes the other way for a base knock. That'll bring McNeil home, and it makes it a 2-0 lead for the Wildcats. Swings at the first pitch and drives it down the right field line. That's up against the wall. Becker's home. Here comes Mahan. He'll score without a throw. And it's a 2 RBI double for Tristan Pompey to double the lead. It's 4-0 Kentucky in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2, grounded back up the middle. Here comes Jernigan, the shortstop, behind the bag at second. He'll throw to first. That'll play another run. Rex coming in from third to make it a 5-0 game. It's against Xavier. 1-1. In the air into left center field. This should get a run home. Fallon over from center. He'll make the catch in the alley. Pompey tags. He'll score without a throw, and it's 6-0. Out to first in the 5th, so 0 out of 1 tonight. 0-2, swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3-pitch strikeout for Strecker. 1-2. In the air, into right center field. A diving grab. Rex able to haul it in. 2 away. In the homestand with a 4-2 record. 1 out away from doing that. Schmidt puts it in play to second. Becker a step to his left will field it. He throws to first, and the Wildcats win. Final score, UK 6, Xavier 2.
Get the best seat in the house by downloading the official UK Game Day app. The app gives you exclusive access to watch pregame and postgame events live, and it provides access to starting lineups. Download it today by searching Kentucky Game Day on your App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back to the Gary Henderson Show. A couple of years ago, we put the wireless mic on assistant coach Keith Vorhoff. Back then, he was in the first base box. This year, he's been in the third base box. And against Florida, Coach Vor wore the microphone, and some of the things we heard were classic.
Yeah. Y'all ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. When do y'all get going, or have y'all already started?
Well, we get going April 9th.
April 9th. That's the man dialed into what's happening. Appreciate y'all coming out today. Attaboy. Atta baby, yeah, man. God, he's good at first. Dave, how are you? David, good to see you. You did a really good job last night. Oh, I appreciate that. If we could just clone Evan White. Because we got the RBI machine on deck, and there's nobody out. Just thinking out loud for the camera there, Brian. We're rolling the dice a little bit on a gapper. We got Doc on deck. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. That wasn't quite the board, but that'll work. That'll baby. Great job, that'll boy. The cliff giveth, the cliff taketh away. I think the third baseman thinks I'm crazy over here talking to myself. Hey, way to take your dose like a man. Not a boy. You good? All right. That was a nice play. Top spin line drive. That Evan White at bat took some focus out of him.
That was something to think about.
Yeah. I felt like so often in 2008, Colin was the beneficiary of Sawyer having really tough at-bats. Fouling off 2 strike pitches. What do I think in terms of pitch or what they're going to do? I don't think they're going to bunt. This guy doesn't have a sack on the year. And this guy hit 2 homers yesterday to right, and the wind's blowing that way. Attaboy. I'm going to get this guy going. Oh, Evan can have somebody on base. Get through. No, that guy's a good player. He's fast, though. Well, we got a key to run on. I don't think we're going to run with the babe up.
The way his arm is,
Yeah.
it looks like it's a slider. It's like palms facing upwards. You can see the top of the bottom of his forearm. If it's a fastball, it's kind of more like a sideways angle.
I got you.
See if you can look at that.
All right. We're going down angle.
Yeah, sure.
If you're out.
Still run down.
Yeah. It's down. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Seen a lot of baseball. I hadn't seen that before.
Keith Vorhoff at his finest, and we will hear much more from him later in the year. When we come back, we will put a bow on the show with our power supply. That's next on the Gary Henderson Show. Here's a look at the shots that left the yard this week at Cliff Hagan Stadium.
That's high, that's deep. Maldonado drifting back. 1-0 Kentucky lead.
Boy, not much doubt about that one.
And this is a guy who can turn a fastball around in a heartbeat.
He can. Got a lot of pop.
Hammer. Reed on the run. Wow. He won't get it. That's a 3-run shot for Dorian Hairston. And the Wildcats take a 4-1 lead. High and deep. Into the wind. But it doesn't matter. That's a tie game. The Wildcats are about ready to say all is forgiven Riley Mahan. Home run number 3 on the season could not have come at a better time.
Praise for this NKU team. Pitching has been a problem. 1-1, driven into deep right field. Heady turns. He's not even going to make an effort. That one is gone. A solo home run to right center field for Luke Becker. And Kentucky's back in front, 3-2.
That will do it for this week on the Gary Henderson Show. Next week, we will recap the Tennessee series, and we'll have a feature on one of the young Wildcats doing great things for this UK baseball team. Until next time, I'm Brian Milam, and we'll see you at Cliff Hagan Stadium.
Play ball! The Gary Henderson Show was brought to you by the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Papa John's, Paul Miller Ford Mazda, P-Rats, Shelter Insurance, Specialty Foods Group, and by UK Healthcare.